All right. So, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm Igor, and this is Natasha Almeida, and we own Palm Beach Gardens Martial Arts.
Awesome. Very nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us and taking a few minutes to chat with us about our business.
Absolutely. So, tell me about Palm Beach Gardens Martial Arts and what you guys do, why you started it, when you started it.
So the academy we have now, we're actually located in North Palm Beach, 511 North Lake. We've been in that spot for over 7 years, right? On that spot a little over 7 years together. And we teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, stand-up, MMA. We do personal training and conditioning. We have a special needs program, and we have a lot of other things that we do. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, we have a lot of different programs. We do after school pickup and in schools and stuff.
Oh, it's very cool.
We do a group that we can't mention, but we do a human trafficking training, self-defense for ladies that were trafficked, and special needs groups, and several different groups.
Mm-hmm. We start our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu program, which is the martial arts program that we do. Mm-hmm. We have for kids, we have it in 2 different age groups, and we start at 2 years old. So we have a group that's ages 2 to 5, and I think we're one of the only academies, if I'm not mistaken. We get this a lot. A lot of parents are like, I've been looking everywhere that does the training starting at 2. They're like, how do you get them to start training at 2? And we do. And I mean, sometimes even in diapers, they're already in their gi, in their belt, and they're doing, and they do the class. They learn their takedowns, they do the warm-ups, they pass the guard. I mean, this is a lot of technical term, but they do all the positions that the older kid in that age group would do, and it's awesome. So we have that group of kids, and then we have, we call it our elite warriors, which are a little older, so like 6 to 13. And then once kids are around 13, 14 years old, that the hormones start kicking in and they kind of expand and they get a little strong, we kind of like shift them out of that group and they come and join us on the adults. So that's kind of like the breakdown of the actual group classes that we offer. And then we do also special needs, and we work with a lot of special needs. We do kids and adults with autism, Down syndrome, behavioral stuff.
Hearing impaired.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's great that you guys offer that service. I think I mentioned when we were messaging on Facebook, but I wrestled since the time I was in first grade, I think. So first grade all the way until I was 22 years old. So I've spent a lot of time on a mat. So I get it. It's so important too I think that it 100% changed my life. Like if I wasn't on a mat when I was young, probably a little ADD and running all over the place and stuff, if I didn't have that experience, it taught me discipline. It taught me how to be in control of my body. It taught me how to work hard, how to work through pain, not just cry about it. All that different stuff. So I think it's awesome that you guys are able to offer that to people that are that young or that also might have disability.
For sure.
How long have you guys been training?
I have been training for a little over 20 years. And I think Tasha a little over 10 years.
Yeah, he has like double amount of time as me. I have like a little over 10 with the jiu-jitsu, and he has like 2 decades or more than that. And Igor was also a professional. He fought professional MMA. So he fought on a few Bellator cards on pay-per-view. So he has a background he's a 3rd degree black belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm a 1st degree black belt. And he has also, from his background, the professional MMA experience too. So he has how many years did you do? Like 10 years for MMA?
Yeah, a little over 10 years.
Wow. That's awesome. Where did you start training?
I started training in Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where were your fights with Bellator?
Hollywood and Miami.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Very cool. So obviously you guys are this is something that you're passionate about. It's always nice when you can, mix what you love doing into
For sure.
Yeah.
Let me ask, so just out of curiosity, does it make it for you guys, like, does it make it difficult getting, like, doing it for a job versus doing it for yourself? Does it take some of the fun out of training for yourself, or does it make you just enjoy it more?
I mean, at least for me, it doesn't take the fun out of it. The challenging part that I think comes with teaching a lot is that you get drained from spending out, you're teaching all day. And then aside from teaching, you're also, I mean, it's him and we do the business side as well. So we do all the business stuff. We don't just come in and teach a class, we run the business from the ground up, him and I, we roll our sleeves and do, we put all the hats on: marketing, the cleaning, this, that, teaching. So sometimes when it comes to your own personal training, it's kind of, you need to just keep that self-motivation to kind of push. And we do. And we always feel good when we do it. I mean, we still put ourselves out in competition scene. We train really hard with each other. So we have really, really good high-level training for the adults. And we push ourselves all the time. So I think it's fun and just a little challenging when you have all of that work going on, but it just makes it all better, makes it more rewarding at the end when you actually do push yourself.
Yeah, it's different. When you do the business side, it's kind of like we didn't go to school for it, so it's kind of like learning with our mistakes.
Yeah. I think that's the case with a lot of businesses, though. Like, a lot of people will, no matter what the business, a lot of people get into it, I think, because they're good at it. A lot of people that are in a trade, like, no matter what it is, but a lot of people that are builders, for instance, or contractors, they're really handy, they're really good at it. They've probably been doing it from the time that they're young, but transitioning that into something where it's always, it's profitable for you, and, you have to do the marketing, and, I mean, even same thing with, like, attorneys, for instance. They go to school for years to be able to do that, but all of a sudden, you're not an attorney anymore. You're really you're a business. It's totally different. So yeah, that's one of the things, though. Always have to keep learning. So on that note, you want to talk about what you guys are doing right now and how you're kind of changing the business during this time?
Sure.
Yeah, so right around the time where we also, besides all the classes, we do really fun camps, spring break camp, summer camp, and right on the week before our spring break camp, which does really well, we had to close the business down. So it was like we had to shut that down. Our after school program, which was growing and doing really well too, we had to stop that because there's no more school. So there's no more kids to pick up at school. And aside from that, close the gym because it is a lot of contact and having a lot of people in. So then we're like, okay, now what do? We can't have students coming in. So we had to adapt really quickly, and we didn't want to lose touch with our students. So we're always in their faces, as much as we can. We do like a combination of, we do some Facebook Live where we actually put it out there. Anybody can see it, but we also keep it intimate, and we've done classes for our students through Zoom as well. And they've both done really well. We've done classes, we've done challenges for the students. So we'll put together workouts, and we'll give them some incentives to get them completed. Like, for example, we had our challenge last week was we did a workout. It was a series of like 5 exercises, and every time that the students would submit a video of them completing it, we would stick their name on a bowl.
A raffle.
Like a raffle, exactly. And we had, it was like 30 something submissions.
About 30 people.
Yeah, and we told them, look, if you do it 5 times, your name goes in 5 times, and the winner got a free virtual private lesson. So we're going to actually do like a private lesson for whatever they want. It can be for personal training, for self-defense, to break down a jiu-jitsu position, whatever they want to do. It's virtual, you know, it can't be with contact, but we got a lot of movement from that. And it also keeps everybody kind of moving. So we've done the classes, the challenges, and we've really started taking advantage of our YouTube channel to start uploading new stuff, new content, and just kind of stay, you know, in the faces of our students, because we want to continue the contact with them. We want them to still know that we're here and that we need to kind of all adapt. You know, it's not just school that needs to adapt and work. Like, the jiu-jitsu is still part of your life, and we can still keep it there as long as we can adapt and just make it happen.
I love it. I love you guys. That's awesome. It's it's very cool. So, all right. So let me ask you this. So if anybody in the group, or if anybody sees this online, is there a way that they could contact you guys and do, like, if I wanted with my wife to do like some sort of private, you know, like training session while we're at home, or, you know, some sort of a group class or anything like that? Is there a way that?
Sure. We get contacted on Facebook, on our page, on our website, and through our YouTube channel. So these are the three avenues that people contact us. And we do a couple of self-defense, which sometimes you don't have a partner to train with. Mm-hmm. But basically what we do is we do a position ourselves, and they do it at home, and we can correct them through Zoom, you know. So it's kind of like a neat idea, you know, but it's fun. It's fun because it's entertaining, and you're learning as well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's something to do, you know. It's something to do. It's important to stay active, especially when all this stuff is going on. I was literally I was looking at stuff, just some search trends online, and like online yoga class all of a sudden is getting I like almost 10 times the traffic. That search term like literally 3 weeks ago. So I mean, obviously I think it's something that people are looking for right now. So it's really cool that you're offering that.
Yeah, which I forgot to mention as one of the programs. We also have a yoga program that we do. It's a Budokan yoga.
Okay.
It's really cool. We have one of our students, he's the coach Andres, and he teaches it. It's a very unique yoga. It's not your typical yoga that you would see just with basic stretching, but it still involves the stretching and breathing, but it has a lot of like animal motion, and it's really cool. We'll share some videos on it too, but that's something that we do. I think it's on Tuesday early in the morning. So a lot of the students that come at night can't show up, and a lot of those students have fallen in love with the positions, and they want more yoga for them too. So that's interesting that you said that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, cool. So when you guys are just normally, you know, things are running as normal, how do you get new clients? How do people hear about you? Like, how did you start the program in the first place, where you're able to get students and kind of start that after school program and all of those things?
Yeah, so we have a huge word of mouth just because of the 7 years we've been in business, but we do a lot of Facebook campaigns. And through the schools, a lot of people know us because of our bus. We have a bus that pick up the kids and stuff. So, you know, it's kind of like a billboard, you know.
It's a really cool bus. It's orange and green. It's beautiful, and it calls a lot of attention.
That's smart.
We do like we get a lot, like he was saying, like the word of mouth has been probably our main thing, just referrals and stuff like that.
I'm sure people like you guys, they have a good time, they tell other people about it.
Yeah, exactly. And we do promote, we do some promotions on Facebook, very local stuff. We don't do anything crazy like on the radio or anything like that. Doesn't make sense for our business. So we keep, social media as well. We do paid and organic. We do a lot of content on our Instagram and on our Facebook, and we kind of keep it simple like that, and that's worked really well for us.
That's great. Awesome. All right, cool. Well, So I guess, do you guys have anything else that you want to share?
If anybody wants to contact us, just send us a message on Facebook, on our YouTube channel, and it'd be awesome to do some classes.
Yeah, and if now when everything gets back to normal, something that we do that it's really cool for special needs. We offer a free private, like an introductory private lesson for special needs, because the martial arts really does help children, teens, with autism, with Down syndrome. So we offer that, and we like to let people know that, and it's completely free. We just set it up by appointment, and we can come in, and we've seen so many amazing results come from working with kids with autism, kids with special needs, even kids that are not with special needs. Just seeing the transformation in the self-esteem and their demeanor from training. We get a lot of kids that are bullied and pushed around in school, and they start training and they become completely different people. So I think that for parents that are looking for something really cool for their kids, an after school activity that keeps them active and is healthy and that will help teach them values that they'll take with them for life, I think they should consider our school if they're in the area. But if they're down south, like in Boca or Del Rey, I mean, there's a lot of good jiu-jitsu instructors out there that they can try as well.
Yeah, I love that. No, like I said, I mean, I totally agree. I totally believe in the whole mission. I mean, I never really did that much Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but I would like to get into it, because I just feel like I've been on a mat my entire life, like I really should do it. And honestly, like I had a little bit of a negative experience one time, which was just dumb, but I tore my shoulder out. Like I had 4 shoulder surgeries while I was in college, just from competing and stuff. And then I went to a gym that was it was like an MMA gym. And I got there with somebody like knew I was a Division I wrestler. I think they were trying to prove a point. And, my shoulder got a little messed up. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stick to the pull-up bar. But I love that stuff. It makes me feel so much better every time I start doing something like that. So I'll look you guys up after this. I'll stop by.
Yeah, come and visit us. You're more than welcome.
Yeah,
we'd love to have you.
Anytime.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, for anybody that sees the video, I'll post the link to it below. I'm George from Brand North Marketing, and if anybody else wants to get interviewed, we can do this. And it was really nice to meet you guys, and I'm happy that you're adapting and doing all right, and hopefully some people realize that working out is important while you're at home, and contact you. And I hope that we're over this soon.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so
much.
much.
You, George,
and thank you for putting this together for the business. I think this is a really cool idea.
It's a great idea.
Awesome. I appreciate it, guys. All right. Well, I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.